Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Friday 5Q series. And this game had a lot of fighting, and so it's very interesting. And well, let's get started. Okay, looks like I'm black. We'll just do my normal opening. He approaches this way, which is kind of weird. Normally you would approach the corner. This one does have some follow-ups, but normally it's this side is the biggest. And just gonna approach this side because he played this one, so it's kind of low value. This one's also not that good. Just gonna make my base, and later I can still approach here, and he still has quite a few issues with that. And when I make a base here, it's also cutting this off. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and make a base here. His corner is not that big. This is kind of cut off. He goes here trying to take my base away, which is okay. I think I'm just gonna jump here, because I can't really make any points here. So now he's trying to cut this off. And I don't want to let him do that so easily. So at this point I have two weak groups. I would say this one looks a little bit weaker. Because like if he goes here, I block, he can go here and surround me right away. This one is a lot harder to surround. Like if he goes here, it's like I can just jump out. It should be okay. And I don't want to get surrounded. If I do this one, there's still a peep here. So I'm thinking jumping out like this or like this. This one, when he blocks here, the corner is still open. So it doesn't really affect that too much. And if I go here, he can maybe try to play a knight's move to surround me again. So this one looks like the best to me. And he defends like this. The corner is still open. So, hmm. So I can't really attack this, but this is not really getting surrounded. His next move doesn't really surround it. This group can't be surrounded. Hmm. So I want to try and do a splitting attack. So I think I'm going to try jumping out this way. And when he runs this way, I jump here. And then I'm looking at the cap here. And if he doesn't do anything, I can just go here, and then it's pretty hard for him to get out. So we'll see what he does. Because I can still 3-3 here. Because even if he blocks here, it's like to kill, he would have to try something like this, and I could just kind of push out. If he Hane's here, I can go here. These stones don't really help with a double Hane. And if I was worried about that, I could still just attach here. And okay, so yeah, just block here, defending this group. And now I'm aiming at pushing out this way to attack this, and at the same time looking at attacking this. So this is quite aggressive. I block here, and he goes here. These can get cut off. But if I go here, he pushes, I Hane, if he cuts, I can just Atari connect, and then everything's kind of connected. And this is still not connected to his group. And doing this one also doesn't feel that great, because now this is getting very strong, which is making this a lot weaker. And if he tries to push through and cut, I can connect. And if he cuts, then I could do this move, which would capture it. But now I have this cut here, but I can just push here. And if he blocks, I'm fixing the cut. And now I can jump here, which is again surrounding this one. And here I can defend the cut and connect, stay strong. So this one, even though if I go here, he can connect under. When I go here, I'm developing this side. And yeah, he doesn't really have time to do that. So we'll push, because now we're developing this side. Okay, so this group is not that strong. Like if I go here, I'm alive and I can still run out, so it's safe. But it's not really strong enough for me to try like an all-out attack. So I'll come back to this one, which is putting pressure on this one. If he just connects under, he does live there. But this is fixing my corner and is giving me all the potential on this side over here. He has to come back and fix his cutting point. Where I turn and then he has to try and jump under. But you can see that I don't really have too many weaknesses I have to worry about. So now I gotta try to grow this side. Hmm. I'm thinking because I have this move and it can still run out, maybe I'll try doing this one. Because if he attaches like here, here, as long as I stay connected and alive, it should be okay. And it'll help me develop literally the entire corner of the board over here. And if I can get Sente and still be okay, then I can come back and close my corner, which would be very big. So we're going to try that. And if he plays here, again, we can just pincer, and then we're developing a much bigger area. I do have quite a bit of cutting points, but if I need to, I can just sacrifice some stuff and just focus on this area. But since he's playing moves like this, because he's worried about living, which I think he should be, it makes it where the cutting points aren't as dangerous. Like if he were to cut here now, I'd just go here, and I believe I can live locally. Okay, so he does try to cut. If he goes here, here, then I can just kind of, if he goes to capture this, I can just Atari and push and develop this side more. But now I need to make sure I'm alive here. But even if this were to die, I feel like if you look at this half of the board, this is much bigger than what he would get here. So I feel like even if it died, it would be good for me. And since he did this, I also have moves like this attach, but instead, just going to keep developing this side until he invades. This one's very slow. So now I'm going to enclose. I don't think it really matters which one I do. For some reason, I'm kind of liking the high 2 space. So he comes in here. I'm not sure why there, because obviously I just pincer this, and he can't really make eye shape too easily. And again, my focus is not even really to kill here, but just reduce him or limit him to this side and build this side. And my corner should be okay as he's trying to live. And then still I can play like this move. Going here is quite big. He should have Haned here, because then if I go here, here I have to connect, but now he has to come back and live. So he lives here, but it's very small. My corner's still safe. I got a wall here growing this side. So now I think I'm just going to play a move like this, which is again growing this side and limiting this side. And remember, I can still 3-3 here. But like I said, even if this were to die, I feel like I would still be winning. Okay, so he jumps in. Okay, so this stone is the weakest and has this large knight's move. So this has all the cutting issues. So I'm going to play this move to try and help fix those cutting issues. And at the same time, it's taking his base away. And it's also giving me an opportunity to make my own base. Okay, so I'll push here. And I got lots of options. I think I'll just block this way. So if I go here, he could attach here, which is giving him eye space here and threatening to go here. So I'll do this one. So even if he tries to go here to make an eye, I could have played here. So I'm just going to get rid of this eye and connect. So he can get one eye here, but it looks like it'd be difficult for him to get more than that. So again, this is very solid. He can run out to the center, but he can't make eyes. And my biggest weakness is this space here. So I'm just going to try and fix that. Yeah, just block here. Should be okay. And connect. So now my corner is perfectly safe. Just have to limit his eye shape. Okay, he goes there. Just go here, fixing the cutting points over here. Mm. Yep, we'll just push. Again, protect my cutting points. Just trying to make some eyes. My cutting points over here are fixed. This one is fixed. So I think I'm just going to push through to poke out the eyes. And then something like this. Again, preventing his eye shape. He has potential to make some stuff here. But I can always play this in Sente. So I think I'll go here, which is again making sure I'm nice and connected. And don't let him capture that stone. And if he plays another move here, I'd probably just Tanuki. Because I don't see a move that he can play that's threatening to get out or cut or make ice or extend his eyes. Yeah. Maybe this one. I might just block, but it feels like it should be just dead. He goes here, which. So if he goes here, I block. He can connect here, but then I just go here. This should be fine. This group, even if it gets cut off, it has plenty of eye space. In fact, I think I'll just Tanuki to make a base here so that this doesn't get into trouble. And instead of just playing Dame here, which doesn't get me any points, this is giving me at least, 10 points or so. Okay, just Hane. So I already have like an eye here, so it looks very safe. I can still capture here. Okay, just keep Hane, which is helping protect my lower side. And he goes here. So this group is very safe. This one he can't really cut off. This is all connected. If he goes here, I block the eye. If he goes here, I block the eye. And then if he tries, he goes here. I can even block this way, to where now he can't make an eye, and then the shape over here is fixed. So I think now I'll just come back and try and make sure this group is alive. hmm It looks like it should be okay now. And I can still slide here or 3-3. Tries to play this one. I'm just gonna focus on connecting my groups. I don't have to worry too much about killing this or reducing this area. And he blocks his corner. That's pretty big. Just gonna make sure this is nice and strong. He does come back and fix that. If he Atari's here, I have to connect. He can come in. It's a little bit annoying, so I'll go ahead and defend that. He cuts. Not sure this is doing too much. If he goes here, I probably had to extend here anyway. But I can defend here, which is threatening the double Atari. Oh yeah, this is dead anyway, so if he goes here, I'm not really losing anything by playing here. Go ahead and Atari here, because now he has some shape issues here. Connecting was probably better, because it stops me from playing this Hane and Sente. And I'm just going to start playing the big Sente moves. Okay, just connect. He should connect. And again, just keep playing big Sente. And should be alive. This is very big. I'll push first. So when I play here, it's aiming at the attach. And this feels kind of big, so I'll play this one. But all the big endgame I think has already been taken. And here I should have more liberties, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about this. So just go here. Yep, just play outside first. This was actually pretty good for him. In fact, if I'm not careful, it could be Seki, which this might not be alive. But if I go here, here. Okay, so it might be Seki. Okay, so yeah, that was pretty good for him. I made a mistake. Hmm. But he goes here, here, here. Oh, maybe I'm just dead. Okay. Oof, very bad reading. Okay, so I just live here, kill this, it's fine. Nope, and that was already dead. And just play here. That's the tricky thing about playing 5Qs, is you never know what they're gonna see. And score estimator, yeah, I'm still ahead by about 48. And I'll take a quick review at this. Okay, just go here, making sure I'm connected. He connects. I mean, not much else he can do there. So just push through here. And some more endgame. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Yeah, he could have pushed through here, but he didn't see it. Oof. Yep. This was also bad for me. Making lots of mistakes today, but oh well. Just need to make sure he doesn't get two eyes. And now I think I can just Tanuki. If he Ataris, I connect. He goes here, connect. Here, just block. Here, still connected. So shouldn't be anything there. So just block over here. And it looks like that's pretty much it. This last one would be connecting over here. Okay, again, make sure my cutting points are fixed. And connect cutting points. And connect here. And then that should be it. Says I'm winning by about 51 and a half. Mm. Okay, so I guess we're just doing Dame. He blocks. Okay, so I'll request counting. And yep, win by 51 and a half. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do the review. Okay, so it's for sure an interesting game. But yeah, this move normally should be over here, as you're approaching from the wrong side on this one, because yeah, you can do something in the corner here, but like say they just jump here, you make a base. You can see the corner is much bigger and then black gets sensei. Okay, so I approach here. This move is normally just bad because, like I said, after I make this base here, it feels like you have to add another move here. And normally you would rather have this stone as a kick or somewhere else. So it's almost like, if we go back, so it would be almost like, how do I do this? So if black played here, he went here, he went here, and then instead of going and taking the bigger spot, you just defended here. And so this doesn't really affect this group at all, so you're just giving up sensei. So it's normally be much better to kick here, and then white gets the sensei. Because if black were to Tanuki now, like this is pretty big, this group can get attacked pretty easily, and this corner becomes very strong. Okay. And he tried to approach here. This one might have been a little bit greedy for me. Maybe I should have just jumped here. He defends. This group is a lot stronger, and then I can just Tanuki to a bigger side. I can enclose my corner, or I can even still try to attack this. So this one might have been bad for me. I'm not sure. But he just defends here. I probably could have blocked here, then made a base. Maybe a little bit better for me. But I just made the base because my main focus was stopping him from getting a base. I was a little bit worried about if he just, well, not this one, but maybe this one. Because even if he goes here and here, it's for sure not good for him, but it could get complicated. Then I just jumped here. He tried to split me. I defended the weaker group first. Hmm. And after this, yeah, he can connect under, so I can't kill this, but this area is very small compared to this side over here. And you can see he lives in Gote. Doesn't really make any points here. And I got very strong on the outside. My corner became solid, and I got Sente. So I play here. This move is probably just too small. He probably needs to try and split here. Like this would be the biggest one. And then he makes a base here. Then I would try to press down like this. What he did in the game was very odd. Um, yeah, because I'm not sure how to describe this move, but it's just bad. Because like when you go here, it's like if he jumps out, you just surround. If he attaches. If I wanted to, I probably could have tried to kill this, but it's much simpler to just surround, take the corner, force him to live and Gote, and then play a much bigger move. And then here, I feel like I did pretty well with the reducing his ice base here. Protected the weaker sides and the potential weaknesses they have. And then just after that, you just have to watch your cutting points and watch his ice base. And then you don't want to get into the habit of just responding to every move. If they play a move that you don't think works too well, you can Tanuki if you see you can't make eyes with it. He's not killing anything or cutting off anything. Um, and then he also missed the chance to attack. This one was probably a bit greedy. If I just go here, everything's fine. And I can still do this attach and maybe cut later. But as you saw, it got me into some trouble here. Because when I did this, I kind of got rid of my own liberties. And then I should have just came back and defended. But I got a little bit greedy and wasn't really paying attention to what he could do there. Okay, and this one. So the best thing I think I can do here is a Ko. If I play this one, I think he has to play here. I go here, and it's a Ko. This would have been much better than the game, and it would have got me more stuff because I have Ko threats over here. Even like something like this would have been big enough since I'm so far ahead. I could threaten to cut these off. But that would probably be the best way to do that one. This one, I missed this move. It's a very simple move. I should have seen it. But at this point, it's game over. I just lived here. But it could have been in a lot of trouble. So like if I couldn't live here, like say he already poked out this eye or something, and then he killed this. Yeah, probably wouldn't be very good for me. Like I don't think I can actually get another eye here. But I guess maybe I can cut this off, but then he can just capture. So it would be pretty risky. I probably would lose the game if I died here. But this also doesn't have two eyes, so it'd be a capturing race. But it looks like he would have more liberties. So got a little bit lucky there. And then I think that was pretty much it. This was also bad. He could have pushed here and cut these off. So I should have played this one. Then when he goes here, I can still kind of do this. If he pushes through, it kind of works out to be the same. And I think the rest is just simple. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.